All right, looks like we're streaming. Hi, everybody. It is Newman. I haven't talked to you in a while. And sorry about that. Things have kind of gotten in the way. Going to make some money. You know how that works. But I wanted to bring this up because I don't know how much play it's actually getting in the media. Everybody's talking about guns and AR-15s, and it doesn't seem like this story is being talked about enough, and it continues to happen. We're talking about the explosions and bombings that are happening in Texas. An explosion injured 2 men in southwest Austin on Sunday night. The 4th explosion this month was possibly set off by tripwire. Okay, if you haven't heard this story, there's been various package bombs set around, different homes in Texas. I mean, everybody's getting things on Amazon and what have you these days, so it's not unusual to see a package outside of your house, right, just sitting on the front there. And if you see a package out there, chances are you're going to pick it up. You're like, did I order this? What is this? And when people pick it up and bring it inside their house, sometimes when they just pick it up or sometimes when they start to open it, the thing explodes. And this happened, towards the beginning of the month, the end of last month. And it seems as if whoever the perp is kind of changing their modus operandi and now using a tripwire system. Police out of Texas are urging residents in the area to stay in their homes until given the all clear by officers.
The police department was dispatched at 8:32 tonight, this evening, to a bomb hotshot call in the 4800 block of Dawn Song Drive. We had a report of an explosion, and what we have right now is a scene where it is obvious that an explosion has taken place. We have 2 victims that have been transported to the hospital with what we understand right now are non-life-threatening injuries. And the important message we want to put out now is the safety alert for this neighborhood, that we want everyone within a half-mile radius of this intersection of Dawn Song Drive and Republic of Texas back here in Travis Country to stay inside your homes until we have had a chance to deem this neighborhood safe. And that will not be at a minimum until daylight, given the darkness and the size of the area that we want to go in and check to make sure, again, that this neighborhood is safe. And we want to put out the message that we've been putting out, and that is not only do not touch any packages or anything that looks like a package, do not even go near it at this time, because given the darkness, we have not had an opportunity to really look at this blast site to determine what has happened. But it is obvious it's been an explosion. It's obvious it has caused significant injuries to 2 people, and it is important right now for anyone in the neighborhood behind us to remain inside and give us time to work through this. We do have a second item in the area, a backpack that we are clearing right now to ensure that it is safe. So it is a very active scene behind us right now that will work through the night and into the morning hours. Again, we're not going to take questions tonight because we simply just don't know a lot at this point. It is all unfolding, but we wanted to get before you to put a safety message out to all the residents of this neighborhood, letting them know what has happened, but to stay inside and give us time.
Okay, so this is a very scary situation. No one really knows what's going on. Investigators are working under the belief that the explosives are similar, but Sunday's bomb was possibly on the side of the road and not on a front porch, so they're changing things up a little bit. And speaking to Good Morning America, the police chief that you just saw there says the most recent bomb showed a different skill level. This is a very nefarious and scary terrorist attack because it really doesn't take a whole lot of bombs and a whole lot of victims to scare the hell out of people. And why wouldn't you be scared? Because this could happen in any city in the United States, or it doesn't even have to be a city. People all over the country, whether you're in a city or a rural area, order things online. So seeing a package outside your home is not all that weird, and you would just go pick it up. So if it is, well, let's just say it's a terrorist attack, regardless of who has done it at this point. It is a terrorist attack, and a very effective one, because it hits everybody literally at home. The police chief also said he isn't confirming the cause of the latest explosion. They really don't know anything, or if it's connected to the previous blasts. And that's, I would imagine it probably is, but that's just sort of spitballing. Although, what a wonderful crime for a copycat, right? It could just, somebody saw it on the news and just decided, well, that's a good idea. I don't like some people, maybe a young person like a mentally ill young person like was in Florida, just decided, hey, here you go. I can just put on some black clothes, put a bomb in a box, set it outside somebody's house, or set up a tripwire across the road like an IED, and there you go. We can create terror and, eventually get my name in the paper or whatever their purpose is. Austin police on Sunday called on whoever is responsible for the recent string of deadly package bombings to come forward and share their message. They don't know who it is or why they're doing what they're doing, and they're literally pleading on the news to learn something. He pleaded with community members to share information that could lead to an arrest. He said an additional $50,000 has been added to the pot of money available in exchange for information about the attacks, bringing the total reward to $115,000. The police chief said that more than 500 federal agents are assisting the police department in the investigation, including officials from the FBI and Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms. Authorities have followed up on 435 leads, and that has led to 236 different interviews. And like I said, this has been going on for a while. On March 2nd, 39-year-old Anthony Stephen House died after a package was sent to his home in northeast Austin, and it detonated. On March 12th, police responded to 2 more package bombings in East Austin, one that killed Draylon Mason, 17-year-old. Is dead at his home, not at a school, and injured his mother. And then a second attack at another home sent a woman in her 70s to the hospital with serious injuries. Now, I don't do the normal TV thing, so I don't know how much play this is getting. But, I noticed it a couple of weeks ago on the Drudge Report, and I figured it would be a much bigger deal. But apparently, we can't let a little bombing get in the way of our gun control measures. So just keep this in mind and understand what's important out there. And just be careful, because you never know what's in that box.